Hello and welcome to the show. We all know a movie script tells a story, but what does your money script say about you? Don't worry, we brought in an expert to help break down what all of that means and how to rewrite your own financial story. I want to introduce you to Dr. Traci Williams. She is a clinical psychologist and a financial therapist, and she says what we learn about money as children really follows us all the way into adulthood. Welcome to the show, Dr. Traci.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, indeed. It's good to have you here. How did you end up in a space where you go from psychologist to financial therapist?
Yes.
What does that look like?
So during the pandemic, people were doing very interesting things with their money.
Yes, we
A lot
were.
of people unfortunately lost their jobs.
Right.
People were at home and they were spending a lot of money. Then you had the whole GameStop stock craziness that happened. And in that time period, me as a psychologist, I was very interested in why are people doing the things that they're doing with their money? And that's when I found the field of financial therapy and kind of went down that rabbit hole and got certified.
Did you have any personal mindsets that you had to adjust? How did you have to adjust your relationship with money to even sort of be in this space?
Absolutely. So during the pandemic, people were buying stocks and I was like, I don't know anything about buying stocks. I wasn't taught about that stuff. And so I realized that I had my own unlearning to do.
Interesting.
And learning about how money works and what I needed to do differently in my own life.
Was a fear of losing money especially?
It was more about not quite understanding how any of it worked.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then I realized, oh, this is something that I can do.
So you had to learn some things, and now you're in the process of helping others learn some things as well. Let's talk about these money scripts. You say there are 4 types.
Yes.
Tell me
So
more.
they were created by 2 psychologists, the Quantz family. And essentially what happens is our childhood experiences shape how we think about and behave with money. And so these are 4 categories that we all fall into.
Okay.
None is necessarily better than the other, but it helps to inform what we do with our
So
money.
the first one is money status. Tell me more.
Yeah. So with money status, we're very much focused on this money, how much I have determines how I feel about myself. So it's
okay.
very much tied to my self-worth. I don't want people to think that I am poor because that's a negative thing.
Gotcha. Being a good person leads to financial excess and may tend to overspend or gamble. Explain.
Right. Yeah. So I am good if I appear to myself and to others to have money.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But unfortunately, it can lead to things like trying to get money in ways that maybe are not helpful for you.
Gotcha. Money worship.
Yeah. So with that
Seems
one,
pretty obvious, but tell me more.
essentially, I want the latest and greatest. It's important for me to look like I have it made.
Money equals power
yeah,
and
exactly.
happiness. Understood. And just can never spend too much money. So this means you're just always spending
And so
not
you
paying
see overspending and debt.
Understood. And maybe workaholics. I have high credit card debt.
Yes, exactly. Trying to make that money and spend the money.
Trying to keep up with the Joneses, right? Money vigilance.
Yes, so those people, they have their eyes on their money at all times.
Okay.
Checking their accounts sometimes multiple times a day, even though no major changes are happening, but very much on alert for what their money is doing. And it's usually tied to anxiety about not having.
I was just going to say, it sounds like either a scarcity mindset or a fear of losing it, right?
Absolutely.
Ill-gotten gains or just, how did that financial transaction really go, right?
Exactly.
And then the last one here, money avoidance.
Yeah, so I call that one the head buried in the sand. So they do not check their accounts. They may not think that they can learn anything about money, kind of like how I used to be way
Was
back
that
in the
your
day.
money script, money
Absolutely.
avoidance?
It was, yeah. And what can end up happening is that you may be losing out on opportunities, you may not be keeping up with your bills and so on.
Right. And then maybe just even missing things like that fee that popped up for a subscription that you're not even paying for anymore, right?
Yeah.
That you're not using.
Yeah, because your blinders are on.
Yeah, it makes sense. So listen, I like that you came up with this sort of a matchup, this mindset mindset match up? I'm going to describe some different patterns and to help viewers describe where people fall in their money scripts. Someone who buys something whenever they're stressed out or sad.
Oh, they could be either money worship or money status.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Feels guilty spending money on themselves even when they can afford it.
They tend to be the money vigilant ones. I can't spend too much.
Yeah. Refuses to discuss salary with others. I mean, I think that's just private. Is that a money script or that's just smart?
It depends. Some people may be money avoidant, and so money conversations, they shy away from them.
Will pay for expensive dinners for someone else, even if they can't afford it.
Money status or money worship.
Trying to
definitely
keep up with an image.
Absolutely.
Checking the bank account multiple times a day.
I just mentioned that one, money vigilant.
Avoids opening bills.
The avoidant, yeah. And unfortunately, that can get them into
real trouble. I feel like do you see that more with women or men?
I actually have seen it with both. Women are more likely to admit it and be honest about it than men are.
Yeah, will overspend and say, I'll get it back. Who's that?
Which one do you think?
I think that's probably the status.
It could be.
Yeah.
Or money worship.
Understood. Or the money worship. Yeah.
Or even the avoidant, because they don't want to think about it.
Sounds like, there's a little bit of carryover into all of them, right?
Yeah,
Good information. Good start to a great conversation. Coming up, you're going to meet Quatasha and Michael. So listen, they've picked up some really great financial habits over the years, but they both admit they still need some help getting over some bad spending habits from the past. And listen, you're going to relate to their stories when they join us, so stay with us.